Hey guys, this is going to be a review of Reign Season 4, Episode 7, Hanging Swords. I feel so bad for James. I like him so much more than I like Darnley. So just watching Mary give away his land and like everything else he's had to put up with, I feel really bad about it. And Lady Lennox is an interesting character to me, largely because I've said before that Catherine is one of my favorite characters on the show, and I do not feel the same about Lady Lennox. Even though they do have a lot of similarities, there's just something about Lady Lennox that makes her far less intriguing to me than Catherine. That might have a lot to do with us spending less time with her. Catherine's a main character, obviously, and has been a main character for 4 seasons now, whereas Lady Lennox is a newer character and not a main character. Everything around her so far has been less complex, I guess. Not necessarily less complex, but less like focused on her. Pretty much everything with Lady Lennox has been focused on how she's influencing everyone else, so maybe we just haven't seen enough of her to give her that sort of like thing, whatever that thing is, that would make her more intriguing. I'm not saying I don't enjoy her presence on the show. I do think she serves a purpose in creating lots of drama, but as a character I'm not like really invested in her all that much. We meet Bothwell in this episode, and anyone who knows anything about the historical Mary probably knows who he is. Honestly, like watching him on the show, I'm just like nervous whenever he comes on the screen. They also seem like they're gonna develop a romance between Mary and Bothwell, which makes me a bit nervous considering some things. Going back to Mary and Darnley though, I really hate them together. I really hate Darnley, and so I'm actually kind of relieved that this episode ends with them angry with each other. It was actually really nice to see Charles with that family in like the countryside. I think they were in the countryside where he was getting to be normal, and like the dad scolded him and he was doing work and everything, and he was really happy. And I feel really sad that he has to go back to court, because clearly he's not, at least not currently, cut out to be king. Like, who knows, when he got older maybe he would be able to handle it, but clearly right now, like, a combination of his age, probably his personality, because he never expected to become king because Francis wasn't supposed to die, and just all of that, like, he's not adequately prepared for that sort of pressure, and clearly it is taking a toll on him. Watching him have to go back to the castle, I was cringing the entire time, because you know that it's not going to go well and that he would be so much happier if he didn't have to be king. Agatha also died in this episode, which was expected, but also so sad. I wasn't expecting to be as upset as I was. Probably by last episode I was, because I'd gotten kind of fond of Agatha. Like, I don't know how you couldn't, because she's like a little girl and clearly very innocent compared to most of the characters on the show. I'm definitely nervous about Bothwell, and that's like what I'm thinking about most going into the next episode, because I feel kind of weird about how he's portrayed in this episode, considering the historical character, and I don't know what they're going to do with that in the future. And I will see you guys later. Bye.